Hello sweet friends, and welcome to today's video. My name is Anna if you are new, and I am so glad you guys are here today. I have got your motivation. This video is jam-packed full of cleaning, organizing, decluttering, a yummy recipe, a fun new appliance. I have got it all for you today. So grab your to-do list, grab your cleaning supplies if you're going to clean alongside with me, and let's get started. We are starting out first in the kitchen, browning some sausage for these sausage protein muffins. These are a huge hit in our house. Brown up some sausage, then you're going to want to drain the grease off of that once you combine it all. I am using a Kodiak pancake mix. You can use any pancake mix that you want, but I was going for the most protein I could get. Some cheese, any kind of shredded cheese is great. Some maple syrup. You can use more or less than I did. I measure with my heart. And then some fresh eggs from my parents I used. This does not call for eggs, but again, I wanted as much protein as possible for my kiddos. So I went ahead and added in some eggs, mix it all together, and then we will be baking it up. And I will leave this recipe in the description box below for those of you who want an exact recipe to follow. I am so bad at always forgetting at least one step when it comes to making cooking videos or adding cooking in my videos, but you just put that batter into that muffin tin. I use 2 of them, and then you pop it in the oven, and I will leave the recipe in the description box below. Y'all, these last no time in my house. We are flying through them. I'm having to make new batches every week. And then another thing we fly through is egg bites, and so I cannot wait to be able to use this blender to make some egg bites. So I am so excited to partner with Amzchef for this portion of the video and to bring you guys this new blender. Y'all, if you've been here very long, you know I needed a new blender so bad. So this was perfect timing when I was approached to try out one of these blenders. This is a professional high-speed blender. It's designed to blend everything effortlessly from the easiest of ingredients to the toughest. It made my smoothie with complete ease that you will see here in just a minute. I love that it has an LED control panel. I've never seen anything like that, and it shows you what mode the blender is currently in, and it offers you an extremely user-friendly experience, which I need and love. The Amzchef has 8 preset programs, so it takes kind of the guesswork out of everything. So you can do anything from smoothies to nut butters. It literally is as easy as pressing the button and watch it do its work, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to know how long to put it in, nothing. It has a preset for several different items. If you want to control the blender yourself, however, it has a completely manual option where you can control the time, the speed, and all of that. Last but certainly not least, this blender has a clean cycle, which I love because it is saving me time and effort trying to clean it, and I can just throw on the clean cycle and it does its job, or I can throw it in the dishwasher if I would prefer to do that as well. Right, I am going to try this out making a smoothie. That's why I was so excited to get this, is to make smoothies and also to make some egg bites, which I've been making a lot of, so I'm excited to try it for this. I'm not doing that today. So I'm gonna just follow these instructions, throw it in here, and let's see how this turns out. Down here it gives you all these different options, like you could make a juice, smoothie, ice cream, ice crush, puree, sauce, like nut butters, and then they've got a cleaning option. So we're gonna go with the smoothie and see what this does. And it stops when it's done. Let's check out how this turned out. Also, another option, if I were to want to add, something to the smoothie, or if I notice things weren't going down, I can stick this down in here and move things around and push it further down into the blender. And that is a good, solid, latched lid for sure. Keep that on. Okay, I am really liking the texture of that. I like it very blended. And again, this was just one single serving. Get a cup. Okay, that is a beautiful smoothie. See how well that blended? Very impressed so far. That is a pretty good smoothie. I am not here to talk about the smoothie, but pretty good. But the texture and the blendedness of the ingredients is chef's kiss. The next thing I'm excited to try out is the cleaning mode. So I'm gonna look in the instruction manual and see how to do that. And there are recipes in this. I love that there are recipes and things in the manual, along with all of the instructions that you need. Very excited to partner with Amzchef and try this out. I have needed a blender. My blender is from the 1900s, which I was born in the 1900s, but I just find that crazy. It sounds like it is very, very old, but my blender is old. So this is the first blender I've had in over 10 years. So I'm very excited. This reminds me a lot of, what were those blenders called? A Vitamix. That's what this kind of reminds me of, is like that high-end Vitamix. And this is very heavy and sturdy. I love the weight of this. This is heavy duty and thick, but not so heavy that it's hard to lift and pull and manipulate on and off the stand. It's very easy to manipulate, and I love that good solid pour. For cleaning, it says to put about 1 liter of water in and do the clean feature. Okay, after the clean cycle, that's just one clean cycle. It honestly looks really clean, but this is also dishwasher safe. You want to follow the instructions in the manual, but it did say that these features were dishwasher safe. But I love this clean option. I'd rather kind of do that, I think. Another amazing feature I wanted to point out, in case you are like me and you like to put your appliances away once you are done, this also very appealing to me. You can roll your cord up in to the bottom, just like that, and it will sit with the cord wrapped all the way up inside underneath, and you can store it away. Isn't that amazing? I love that feature. A lot of times you have to buy like a cord wrap thing to attach to it aftermarket or something, but this comes with the cord wrap already installed. I would like to thank Amzchef for partnering with me in today's video. I hope you guys are excited about this product if you are in the market for a new blender. I know I was. So check out the description box below and check out this blender as well as many other products on their website. Don't forget to use the code Anna Wiggins and you'll get 30% off your order. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Y'all, this kitchen needs some serious help. This is the remnants of soccer night last night. Everybody coming, rushing to eat, rushing to go to soccer practice, rushing home. Dishwasher needs to be emptied. Everything needs to be cleared off the bar. I have a new product I am getting ready to share with you guys that I'm so excited about. In the midst of potty training. Lots going on, and then I'm trying to keep him occupied so I can clean for a second. So we're getting ready to tackle this mess. If you've got a mess, tackle it with me. Let's go. So the first thing I always try to do when I'm tackling a project that's a bit overwhelming is to clear surfaces. So the first thing I tackled was clearing off my bar, then wiping down the surfaces, wiping down the bar and the chairs, and then we were going to move into the next section and clearing off some more surfaces, getting the dishwasher unloaded and reloaded, just trying to kind of work my way through nice and slow. But again, start clearing the clutter from the surfaces. And as I was clearing off the bar, I noticed how dirty it was right here. This is right where my kids eat. There was splatters, there was, you know, crumbs and everything. So I vacuumed really good, and then I was using a multi-surface spray, and y'all, there, you can't see it on camera, but there was milk and food stuck on all of these panels. So I was having to really scrub and really douse it in some product to get it off. So we're getting that all tidied up and cleaned up. It was long due. They dropped their cups and food, and it's always a hot mess right under here where my kiddos eat. So I wanted to get that all nice and cleaned up as well. I'm getting ready to share another product with you guys, but I swear it is not sponsored. I have just been trying it out all summer long, and I'd seen a lot of people using it, and I was just very curious if it was worth all the hype, and it is. So I'm going to share with you guys, but I swear I'm not trying to just shove a bunch of products in your face. I only share things that I like or that I think you will find helpful, and I think you are going to like this. Thought these would be a gimmick. They're amazing. I'm going to show you, I have two of them now. Just pull this off. Just plugs into your wall. Just slide that right in. We have a compost bin right here. That's disgusting. So I like to have one of these real close to that. This is the one that I just replaced from right here. Works. And let me show you this one. I 100% thought these were going to be a gimmick, but I just had to try one so I could share it with you guys. These are the Zevos, and I'm a believer. They work tremendously. Better than the vinegar and Blue Dawn that I used. Way better than that. Help me settle a debate. how do you load your silverware into the silverware container? Is it utensil side down or the handle side down, like where the utensil side sticks up? My husband and I always have this debate. I always know when he's loaded the silverware or if I've loaded the silverware by the direction the silverware faces. So put in the comments below which way does it go or which way do you do it, whether it is right or wrong, and let me know if you have a justification for why you do it the way you do. I always put it utensil side down first, and my thought is, well, and because I've reached in several times and poked myself with a fork or almost cut my hand with a knife so I always put that utensil side facing down. Plus, I feel like it's facing down into the water and the jets. That's just the justification in my head. So let me know how you do it in the comments below.
Every guy I've met, we fell in love at a bad time. Getting insecure, questioning myself on the way down. Now I'm so tired of breathing underwater. I just wanna float like a ship made out of paper. Right now I need to take care of myself, comforting myself like a roller coaster. One week I am up, next one I'll be down, but I'm getting closer to a stronger me, feeling free like a roller coaster. One stronger me, feeling free like a roller coaster. Grandpa used to ask why I'm single with such a pretty face. Where is your man? You should go out and chase him. Now I'm so tired of breathing underwater. I just wanna float like a ship made out of paper. So now I'm about to take care of myself, comforting myself like a roller coaster.
Since those dishes had been sitting in the sink for a little while and it'd been a while since I'd given my sink a really good scrub, I went over the top of the Dawn Power Wash and sprayed some disinfecting spray, and I'm going to let that sit while I dry off some of these dishes and things, and then I'm going to come back and finish scrubbing that out. I just really wanted to give my sink a good clean because it had been a minute.
Don't need anyone else. I just wanna be for myself a while, nobody else. I just need myself, take care of myself, comforting myself like a roller coaster. One week I am up, next one I'll be down, but I'm getting closer to a stronger me, feeling free like a roller coaster. One stronger me, feeling free like a roller coaster.
Once I have my sink nice and fresh and clean, I love to use essential oils in the bottom of it. I've been doing this for a while. Here's a scent that smells like summer. This one smells like fall. These are cheap essential oils from Walmart. Do a couple of drops in the bottom of your sink and it will leave it smelling nice and fresh. I have two areas I want to try and tackle today. I have about 2 hours to do it. I really have been wanting to tackle my laundry room, and to what extent I'm going to tackle it, we'll just see. But I also saw that my youngest got up in his room today and pulled out all of his toys, and they're everywhere. And I cannot let him come back to that because then they will be all over the house. So I've got to go rein that situation in. And then I'm going to come down, I think, and work in my laundry room. So I'm going to run up there, change sheets, clean up the disarray, the little tornado, 3-year-old tornado that went through, and then come down and work in my laundry room. If y'all have seen Twisters, this song reminds me of some of the songs in that new Twisters movie, and it seemed so appropriate walking into the aftermath of my 3-year-old Twister in this room. So I loved putting this song with this footage, but I am just going through and putting everything back in the bins that went in the bins, and everything back in the closet that needed to go back in the closet, and also trying to tackle the situation of his books. I made the mistake of putting all of his books down low where he could access them, and he constantly goes in and just pulls them all off the shelf and puts them everywhere, and it is just more of a mess for me to clean up. Now, I'm not saying I do not teach him to clean up, because he does help me clean his room, but you know, he's 3. So I just decided to take that off of myself and throw some of those books back up. So I left the ones down that I know he's really grabbing for now, and then I put a lot of them back up just for now, to just make my life just a little bit easier. A little fun fact that you guys don't know about me is I have my master's degree in library science, so just throwing these books up there with no rhyme or reason or order was literally killing me, but it was one of those things I'm like, I just have to get them up high, and I can't worry about the order they're in or the shape or size or anything that's going on up here. I just need to get it done. Not perfect. Those little books I didn't want to mess with. I just thinned this out and put more up high. Not that he can't climb, but him having access to all of these books right now is too much. So hopefully he won't climb, but that's a little bit better. And then like all the seasonal books are here, like that we're reading at night, all the fall books. And we've got some library books that I'm just going to leave kind of right here because we don't use this for changing anymore. Eventually I needed to pull that off. But that is better. That goes in my daughter's room. I need to get these put away, and I'm going to strip the bed, change out his sheets, head to the laundry room. And I'm out of breath.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the chores and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights.
If you haven't tried the Lysol laundry sanitizer, you're seriously missing out, but the brand new Day scent, this is the first time I've tried it, amazing. I literally am putting another order in for it with my groceries this week, but I don't know if anyone else is like our house, but this laundry room becomes the dumping ground, and this laundry room is the laundry room and our mud room because we don't have a mud room, so it just becomes a catch-all, and it just kind of builds and builds, and then eventually I just can't take it anymore. Anyone else like that? You just kind of let it build for a while, let it marinate, and then it gets to the point where I'm like, okay, it is ripe, and I have got to get in here and freshen this on up. So that is what we were doing today. I was clearing everything off the washer and dryer, but first I had to switch over the laundry, and then now I'm going to clear off these hooks. This is kind of my kids, this is like the mudroom piece here where my kids hang their jackets and backpacks and all of the stuff. Right now I am just trying to clear it off, and then I'm going to go through and wipe it down because it gets grimy, as you can see, very dusty and grimy along with the wall and everything. Then I'm going to weed out all the jackets that don't work, too small, don't belong there, out of season, etc. And then I'm going to put back each of their rain jackets, like a little light rain jacket, and then my older two have been using like hoodies and things on cooler days, although now we've been back up in the hundreds. Don't get me started on that, but that is kind of what I am doing. And then I'm gonna go through all of the things over on in our utility sink area as well. Everything is just a hot mess. Eventually I will have to come back in here and go through the cabinets and declutter majorly and organize, and you'll see a little sneak peek of that here in a minute. But today it was just about getting everything you could see in order and back where it belonged and cleaned off, and this felt so good. My husband even came in and said, wow, the laundry room looks amazing. These are going to the garage. So as I was refilling my OxiClean, I'm like, why am I feeling something on my foot and on the ground? And next thing I know is you see there is a hole in the bag. So as I was refilling this, it was pouring onto the dryer and onto the floor. So that's what I am vacuuming up here. And oh, the stories around the OxiClean. For some reason, I guess because it was full again, one of my children that shall not be named decided it would be fun to come in here for some reason. This was a strange day. Some strange things were happening in our house on this day. Decided to come in here and play with the OxiClean, pour it out again on top of the dryer, and I had literally just finished, deep cleaning and doing all that I'm doing right here. Came in and poured it out on the dryer, and then poured it into the dryer, which I then had to vacuum up, and there is still some that got through the dryer vent catcher, lint catcher thing that I still need to try to access. I'm going to have to get some power tools in order to do that. So the OxiClean was definitely a fascination on this day, and I could not seem to keep it in the jar, no matter how hard I tried.
Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh. You got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you.
I'll know what my next video is going to need to be. I don't even know what to do with this stuff.
Let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love, let me love you. Let me love you.
Now after all of that, it is time to do the final step, which is the floors. And as I was starting to do the floors, I noticed some stuff up under the sink as well. So I got out my little handy dandy handheld vacuum dust buster. And then of course you see more things. So I ran it across the baseboard, and even further deep clean probably needs to happen, but it wasn't happening on this day. Then I noticed that the cabinet doors were dirty. So of course, multi-purpose spray it down, wipe those down real quick, then wipe the baseboards. And then I'm going to get out my Tenco iFloor 2, one of my favorite cleaning tools. I know that some of y'all probably don't think that they are worth all the hype, but they truly are. If I could only have like one cleaning tool, I truly think I might pick this because it vacuums and mops, and even I can run it over these little rugs. I don't know that you're supposed to run them over the rugs, but these are kind of like indoor outdoor feeling rugs, and like this is an all weather mat. We put those in front of our back door and garage door and things from when people are coming from outside, and they really do. I love those outdoor mats because they grab a lot of dirt and grime. But anyways, I was going through and just using this. This is just one of my favorite tools that I have in my house. I cannot recommend it enough. So I'm getting the floors nice and clean, and then we are about to wrap up. In true fashion, nothing stays clean long. I just ran the cleaning cycle on my Tenco, so I immediately had to wash it out. And so it is already in the sink drying. This feels so much better. And this little utility basket's not the cutest thing, but for right now with swim lessons and towels, and we're still swimming a little bit plus soccer, this basket just works. It's not pretty, but it is functional. So that is what I'm gonna continue to do. Once we're done swimming, all those towels will go upstairs, but I may still leave this basket, we'll see, for like the in-season soccer stuff or whatever. And then the kids are gonna be really excited about this. I thinned out all the jackets that didn't work. This is my son's soccer stuff, my husband's outdoor hat when he's working outside. So much better. The floors are clean. Oh, This feels so good. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you in our YouTube community. And until next week, friends, take care.